Who is this man? He looks familiar, right? Maybe you know that this is one of the last portraits painted by Vincent van Gogh before his death. Maybe you've read about it in the news, how this was the most expensive painting ever sold when it was auctioned off for $82 million 20 years ago. But what about the man in the painting? We can cheat, of course, and read the title and see that he's Dr. Paul Gachet. But he doesn't look like much of a doctor. Look at his face. As soon as Van Gogh saw him, he wrote that he knew he had to paint this man who wears the heartbroken expression of our times. Look at that face. He's tasted sadness. A full bottle, a draft, a gallon, a flagon, an ocean, and he's drunk on it. He's been submerged in sadness, churned in its spray, tangled in its nets. But why? Where does this sadness come from? Did it grow slowly, like an acorn in his heart, or was he pierced with it and infected at one particular moment in his past? In my new book, we'll follow Paul Gachet from medical school to the first asylums of Paris, where this idealistic young doctor comes to revolt at the strange and barbaric experiments that he witnesses there. We'll follow him as he enlists as an army medic in the Franco-Prussian War and go with him onto the battlefields, to the siege of Paris, where the citizens become so desperate, so starving that they catch and eat rats, and even break into the Paris Zoo to slaughter, kill, and eat the 2 elephants there. We'll stick around for the Paris Commune and its bloody aftermath, when he's forced to watch dozens of his friends executed by the government forces. And we'll go with him in his exile from the city, when he tries to start a new life in the countryside, in Auvers, a single parent now, with a wayward daughter and son. And where does he turn for comfort in these troubling times? To art. He becomes a patron and great friend to artists. Cézanne, Pissarro, Manet all come to stay in that little country house in Auvers. And that's how Van Gogh hears about him and comes to stay, and ends up spending the last months of his life with Dr. Gachet, his new friend, his doctor, his strange, depressive twin. And somehow, 2 men's fates become bound together. So what is the reason behind this melancholy expression? Meet the man behind the painting. Come with me and learn the secret history of this strange and unusual life.